Here comes the news of the week. In a landmark move to reshape India's cooperative sector, the government has announced Tribhuvan Sahkari University TSU, the nation's first university dedicated to cooperative education. TSU marks a major step in reviving and strengthening the cooperative movement. Dairying, once a household tradition, suffered under British rule, turning India into a milk-deficient, import-reliant country. Post-independence, rapid population growth deepened this crisis. Later, large-scale dairy development programs have eventually transformed India from a milk-deficient nation into the world's largest milk producer. And today, India contributes 1/4 of the global milk output alone. Let's hear from Shri Amit Shah ji on the key objectives of TSU.
मान्यवर बिल के माध्यम से सहकारी सिद्धांतों का विस्तार होगा, सहकारी गतिविधियों का विस्तार होगा, नई प्रौद्योगिकी का फायदा कोऑपरेटिव को मिलेगा, अनुसंधान और नवाचार भी बढ़ेंगे और जमीन पर एक मजबूत कोऑपरेटिव खाका समग्र देश में सिमेट्रिक तरीके से डेवलप होगा, ये मान्यवर मेरा विश्वास है। इससे ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था भी मजबूत होगी और ये जो एपेक्स सहकारी विश्वविद्यालय बनेगा, जो त्रिभुवन पटेल जैसे महान व्यक्ति के नाम के साथ जुड़ा है मान्यवर, वो इस देश के सहकारिता क्षेत्र को बहुत अच्छे सहकारिता कर्मी देने का काम करेंगे। मान्यवर इस विधेयक में सोसाइटी पंजीकरण अधिनियम 1860 के तहत इसको पंजीकृत किया जाएगा। हब एंड स्पोक मॉडल पर ये चलेगा। विश्वविद्यालय का हब विश्वविद्यालय का कैंपस और स्कूल होगा, विश्वविद्यालय का स्पोक संबंध संस्थान होगा।
The US National Trade Estimate reports flags India's non-tariff barriers (NTBs) as a key hurdle to dairy imports, citing strict sanitary standards, labeling norms, and certification requirements. The US claims these limit market access, while India defends them as vital for public health, food safety, and farmer protection. This issue remains central in trade talks, with the US pushing for more transparency and predictability. India maintains its regulations aligned with global norms and protect against disease risk. The clash highlights the tension between global trade goals and domestic priorities. For India, balancing import openness with the interest of millions of small dairy farmers is critical. Key industry insight needs that Indian dairy stakeholders should track this closely. Policy shifts may impact market access, regulatory norms, and long-term sector stability. New age dairy brands like Sidh Farms, Akshakalpa, and Moomark are transforming India's dairy sector with D2C models, tech-driven supply chains, and clean label products. Growing demand for preservative-free, traceable dairy is fueling their rise, aided by quick commerce platforms contributing 10 to 20% of sales. Moomark, backed by Stallops, now serves 100 plus clients, offering end-to-end solutions for launching value-added dairy products. Sidh Farms expanded to 60 plus cities, with marketplaces contributing 35% of business. Akshay Kalpa, backed by $38.8 million funding, is set to cross 300 crores in FY24. These brands are leveraging tech, subscription models, and consumer education to scale. Though under 5% of the organized market, they are poised to grab a 10 to 15% share in the next decade, reshaping dairy consumption in urban India. Dairy farmers in Tamil Nadu are demanding a shift from the modified Richmond formula to the ISI formula to calculate fat and SNF in milk procured by Avin. The current formula underreports SNF by 0.2%, causing a loss of 56 paisa per litre. According to MG Rajendran, General Secretary of the Tamil Nadu Milk Producer Welfare Association, the ISI formula reflects actual SNF values 8% plus, ensuring fair pay. While cow milk standards by Avin require 4.3% fat and 8.2% SNF, the Richmond formula often pegs SNF at just 7.8%. With 4 lakh farmers supplying 30 lakh litres daily through 9,000 plus cooperatives and 20 lakh members in the federation, farmers urge the government to adopt the ISI formula to secure their rightful income without burdening consumer. In a bizarre and momentarily comical glitch, Swiggy Instamart listed standard milk packets, Amul Gold, Amul Taja and Mother Dairy varieties at an eye-watering price of rupees 45,758 per litre. Multiple SKUs regardless of brand or fat content were affected. A curious user added 2 packets to their cart, triggering a total bill of 91,516, humorously accompanied by a 29 rupees discount. Though the pricing error has since been corrected, it sparked online hilarity and questions about the platform's internal QA mechanisms. Swiggy has not issued an official explanation, but speculation ranges from misplaced decimal points to back-end testing errors. While clearly a tech glitch, such incidents spotlight the critical need for robust product data validation in e-commerce platforms. In a price-sensitive market like dairy, even digital perception matters. Denmark's Arla Foods plans to merge with smaller German rival DMK Group to form Europe's biggest dairy cooperative owned by more than 12,000 farmers. The merged entity will carry the Arla name, and Peder Tuborg, current Arla CEO, will become head of the company, which will be headquartered in Denmark. The joint cooperative will have a combined annual pro forma revenue of 19 billion euros. Through Arla's global reach, we can access consumers and customers beyond our current geographical reach, as well as strengthening our business resilience, said DMK Group CEO Ingo Müller, who will become part of Arla's executive management. The agreement is subject to votes by the boards of representatives of both companies, scheduled for June of this year, as well as regulatory approvals, which the companies said were expected towards the end of 2025. China has taken a commendable step by banning reconstituted milk in sterilized milk production, mandating the use of only raw milk under its revised national food safety standards effective September 19. This move, led by the National Health Commission and the State Administration for Market Regulation, prioritizes public health by ensuring higher nutritional value, better taste, and greater transparency in labeling. Sterilized milk, a staple in China's liquid milk market, will now retain more bioactive nutrients and better support consumer well-being. It also boosts demand for fresh raw milk, directly benefiting dairy farmers and strengthening the domestic dairy industry. With global best practices in mind, this health-first, farmer-friendly decision reflects the authorities' sensitive and forward-looking approach to food safety and nutrition. Here comes the Market Watch section. Guess, which company's advertisement is this?